Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new video, and this time we are going to make a look and a review on the Dungeon Bowl. So this is a new game, and I will call it game because although they say that it's a game of Subterranean Blood Bowl Mayhem, it's really like a new game. Okay, so it's based on the rulebook core book, on the Blood Bowl core rules, but you will see that there are some differences. First, we are going to make a look what is inside of the box, and then we are going to make a review on the miniatures and the different rules. So first, what we have from the box, we have this set of dices. Okay, we have purple ones and we have the orange ones, a full set for each team to play. Okay, they use the same dice of the Blood Bowl. Of course, we have the assembly guide, okay, for all the miniatures inside of the box. And then let me take here the box. This is the box is not open yet. Well, not full open. I have not used it yet, but I have read. So we have two dodge. Okay, you can see there is only the rolls. There is no turns and there is no scoring. Okay, and this because the rules here are different, and you can see, and we have the two sides are the same. And there are small changes, but to be fair, are almost the same. Okay, so they are not exactly the same. You can see that if I put one, the bets are put in different place, and of course this one is for one team and this one is for another team. You can see that there is a slightly different colors on the different bets. So the four of them are different, but very minor differences between them. Okay, then we have the different rooms. Hey, I like the detail of this room with this ball there, like, and then this is like a star player. We have a dragon room. Each room has different rules. Okay, when you're playing Dungeon Bowl, we have the famous lava room. Okay, where you can fall in a river of lava. Then we have, of course, the two cheat sheets. Okay, this is a sheet for cheating. It's not really. It's just the summary of all the main rules for the game. And then we have, you can see they're still inside of the film. I did not remove them yet, but we have here the different rules. All this is double side print. Okay, let me remove this box, it's going to be easier. All this is double side print. Okay, you can see here, and then you have different rooms. And well, except the doors of course they need to be double side. And there are specific rules on how to set up. The players, the dungeon is different in each game. Okay, you can see we have more doors here, different rooms, and each room have different rules. Okay, we have the room of the treasure, and then we have, and on the other side is the room for eating, and then we have the corridors, and these are the corridors as well, and the different rooms. Okay, so this is what you have. This is the board. Okay, so you have, in terms of board, yeah, you have a lot of and they can be used. This can be used for any other game, right? That you have dungeon crawling. And then, of course, with this box, we have a set of miniatures, all them on plastic. Okay, and let me show you what we have inside. So what I will do is I will zoom in and show you. Of course, I was forgetting, but we also have the rule and the templates. I have not removed them. The same that come on the basic Blood Bowl. Then we have at the end about 3 sprues. So the first one are the chest together with the portals. Okay, we have 6 chests. These are key, and it's important when you paint in the chest. You cannot distinguish them because this is key. Because one of the chests have the balls. Have the ball, and the other have the bobby trap. Okay, so for example, this is one with a bobby trap. Okay, it's when you open it explodes, and I will explain after. This is another bobby trap. Okay, you can see. So I don't know why I mixed them, and I know this is another bobby trap. So 3 explosions right now. This is another bobby trap. So which one will be the ball? The last one. This is the ball. so not the last one. Okay, so you can see there is a ball there. So you can paint inside differently to distinguish much easier. This is not a bobby trap. Okay, so there are 5 bobby traps and 1 ball. We also have a ball with the sprue of the chest, and then we have the portals, and each portal have a number in Roman numbers, where it's telling you which portal. And this is key because also when you are teleporting, you go random to one of these portals. So it's very random, all this game. And then we have the team of the dark, of the shadow, okay, where we have half team is dark elves, okay. These are the linemen. Some of them that are not glued to the base. And then we have a witch elf. That is this one. We have a dark elf blitzer, and we have a runner. Okay. So the teams are built differently because this goes allied. They are allied with the Skaven. Here we also have all the Skavens are the same. These are the same miniatures that you have on the teams, but you have half of the sprue. So in total you have 12 miniatures. You have 6 Skaven and 6 elves. So I have to show you the elves. And now we have here the Skaven. And the Skaven we have here, this is the Blitzer, 1 lineman, the thrower, the gutter runner, oops, and the other 2 linemen. Okay, you can see is half of the team. Okay, if you buy a Skaven team, you will have 2 of each. And then we have the fire team, the one that is from the School of Fire. They come, of course, and then we have all the different tokens, right? We have the tokens is the dark elf, and then we have the Skaven, and we also have the balls that are coming in the sprues. Okay, we have them all. So you have enough balls and tokens to play, of course. Then we have the fire team, where we have the two ogres. Okay, again, it's half of the sprue. You have different ways to assemble them, so if they are not exactly the same. Then we have the dwarfs. We have as well half of the team of the dwarfs, of the regular team. Okay, we have here the blockers. We have this is the blitzer, and this is the runner. This is the slayer, and this is another blocker. And then we have the baby little nobblers that you have 6 of them. Okay, because in the sprue they are really small. You can see this size comparison. I did not glue them because I need to put the sand on top, and then I will not put sand. I will make them looking like tails of a dungeon. Okay, I will paint them, but you can see here. Okay, what I like here is that if now I'm buying a box of the ogres, I can have a very complete team. Okay, because half of the box is what sometimes you need to complete a team. So this is what, and the only ones I have repeated at the end are the Skavens. All the other ones are new to me. I did not collect them before, so I'm quite happy with the miniatures. I know they are not unique, so they have not created unique miniatures for this game. The only they have created special for this game are the chests and the portals. All the other sprues are repacks from regular Blood Bowl. Okay, but they are not bad teams. Okay, this is what we have in terms of miniatures. And of course, the game is coming with a full book. Okay, it's a hardcover book, very similar to the basic rule book from the Blood Bowl. Okay, so it's a complete book, and you don't need any other thing to play Dungeon Ball. With what you have in the box, you can play Dungeon Ball without any problem. Okay, you have everything that you need. So if you want this just one close game, you can have it. The only thing I don't know how they will manage expansion. So the book, as you can see, is hardcover, all full color, same quality and same type of artwork that we have in the regular Blood Bowl, because at the end it's in the same franchise. Okay, you can see here we have as well, this is how they recommend to paint for the fire team, with all these oranges and reds. Okay, you can see we have the little guys here at the bottom. It's really quite a weird combination. This is the slow team, and if I go to the back, you can see this is the other team. Okay, paint in purples and blacks because it's the shadow. Okay, College of Fire, College of Shadow. We have at the end. Okay, these are the two teams that are coming in the basic book. There are more teams for expansion. Okay, so then we have a full color. There is not, I will say, not too much. I don't think there is fluff here. No, I read it and it goes directly. So the only fluff we can find is a little bit this thing. Okay, there is no fluff on this book, and they go directly to put names to all the rooms. Okay, so here you can have a reference which room each one, right? So the armory, the sewer, the kitchen, the curse room, the treasure room, the forgotten jail, the bone pit, and the flooded room. And this is the crypt, dragon's lair, fire chasm, and chaotic idol. Okay, and of course the styles can be used if you want to play some old Warhammer quests. It's the same style. They are quite, I don't find them bad, I think they are quite nice. We have here all the introduction of the different parts, and then we go to the rules. And the rules are basically the same, very similar to the rules of Blood Bowl. So if you know how to play Blood Bowl, you only have to learn some additional things like how is bouncing, the bouncing of the wall, right? If the ball is bouncing towards the wall, how you have to do that. Here is telling you how the tackle zones are, but as you can see, the tackle zones are going like in Blood Bowl, just of course if you are in the wall. So also the diagonals are tackle zones. So it's so here, for example, so it will be key to block doors and so on. Of course, there is rules how to put the doors and the rooms and so on. And the good thing of Blood Bowl is each time you play a game, the dungeon can look different. Okay, we have the same type of characteristics, so the profiles are the same. We have here this. You can, I guess, you have permission to print this one because it's to the roster for your team. Okay, it's on both sides. I don't know if anyone is doing photocopies today. So again, how to set up. Here is the big difference is how to set up the board, because normally the two players are playing the different rooms, and then you have to put the two end zones in opposite sides. Okay, so you have one end zone here and one end zone here, and then you have here two end zones. You can see this is more symmetrical. This is more like a maze in a way. So quite weird. And then you have to place, and here you have each room. Again, you have the picture here to know which room each what. Each room have different rules. Maybe the best is the first time you play, don't apply these rules for dungeon tile special rules, and then you apply it when you are more used to the rules. But you have a different rule for each room. Okay, you can see again how to place the chest and the portals. The portals are also important, you can see here. And then the rules of Dungeon Bowl. So, and it's exactly the same, right? It's moving players, they move in the same way. Blitz actions, picking up the ball, passing, all this is the same as the Blood Bowl. But you can see you have all the rules here to play, and you can also throw a teammate, all the rules on blocking and so on. So all the rules that you need to play. So there is nothing strange here. Then we go to the armor and injuries. So this is mainly for if you are playing, let's call this, if you are playing leaks mainly. Okay, kicking the team while they are down. So fooling, yeah, you can the fools, touchdown. So this is mainly to know what type of injuries in case someone is injured. And then they talk here about the magic sponge. If a player has been KO and placed in the knockout area, it may seem that there is no way for them to re-enter. In fact, in the early days, okay, in response to this, the college, so no, there is a different, so this is different, right? So because the game here, so how Dungeon Ball plays, so you make your, the game is, the first scoring touchdown is winning, right? So there is not a kick-off. The kick-off phase is out here. So what means if you are KO, in principle you cannot go back to the dungeon. But there is here rules to, if a guy is KO, once per turn, a coach may use a magic sponge to treat a KO player and in the knockout box of teleporting a player into the, so you can teleport KOs guys, okay? So the KOs are not completely out. And they are teleported again, and they are teleport random in one of the portals that I showed you before. So you roll dice, and then you know which portal you are appearing. Okay, you have fools and everything. And then you have, again, you can make leaks here. There are rules for leaks. There is the aftermath. Okay, there is all the different rules, and again you can see very nice artwork and so on. You will find all the different, you have exactly the same abilities. Okay. What I'm not clear here is how you use star players. I don't think star players can play here. You use mainly to play the special teams. So you have the general skills, again the mutations, the passing, the traits, all is the same. All this is the same as in Blood Bowl. Okay. You have the endorsements, and of course you can use that Mortal Zone as well if you want to add, okay? And then you have here, this is different things because in Dungeon Ball it's representing, so as I said, the game is played on a dungeon. You have to search for the ball into the chest. The guy that finds the ball then can score touchdown, and the one scoring touchdown is the team that is winning. So you play to one touchdown game, okay? So how it goes, then what it's representing is, instead of having the regular teams, it is representing that the different college of magics are creating their own team. So you have the College of Shadow, the College of Fire, the College of Beast. You have the 8 College of the Imperium, okay? Or the 8 College of Magic. So meaning that, of course, you will have the different wizards, okay? You will have the different wizards of the different college, and each one of them will have different abilities. So if you buy an inducement that is a wizard, most likely you only can use your college. Okay, so you will have one different wizard for, and again the shadow will have more. So you may cast these spells at the start of any of the team turns. Before any player is activated, choose a player on your team that does not have the ball. Remove the chosen player from the dungeon and place them anywhere in the dungeon within 5 squares of where they were. So this is like a small teleporting. And you have, so this is representing the wizard. Here what I find a missed opportunity in Dungeon Ball that will have add a little bit more value to the box and be more in parity with what used to be Blue Ball is they could have put 2 wizards, one fire and one shadow wizard, to represent the coaches and the wizard of each team. I think this was, for me, this is the main missed opportunity on Dungeon Ball, to add in the sprue, a special sprue for this game, to add 2 wizards. But okay, then we have, of course you can also play Exhibition, or you can play League, and here you have all the different rules for Exhibition and so on. So it's basically a twisted Blue Ball, okay? And here is where you can find the different rosters, the different team rosters, okay? These are, and then I need to read, but I don't think you can play with regular teams. I think the Dungeon Ball is designed to play with these new rosters. And then you have the College of Fire, okay? What you have in the College of Fire, you have mainly the dwarves, the ogres with the noblars, and then you also have the Bloodborne Marauder Linemen, that is from the Khorne team, okay? Here in the shadow we have mainly Dark Elf and Skaven. You also have the Assassin of the Dark Elves, but it's mainly Dark Elf and Skaven. Here you have on the metal, you have goblins, humans and orcs. Okay, so you have the goblin, the normal goblin, the orc, the human, orc blitzer, human blitzer, orc thrower. You see that there is not, the human thrower is not here, so you have to be careful because not, and then you have the blood seeker here. So as a, you have, you can choose 6 blockers from the next ones, and you have the black orc, you have the big unblocker, the bodyguard of the nobles, and the blood seeker. So you can make really very weird teams. Here, for example, you can see we have the Imperial Retainer lineman is here, right? So the noble lineman. So you have Elfal Union and Imperial Retainer. Again, Elven Union. Here you have the Human Catcher. Okay, again, Elven Union, and Imperial Thrower. Okay, you have humans from different parts. And Death team, you have everything that is death except the werewolves, because werewolves are not death. The werewolves are in a different. The Life College, or College of Life, it looks very curious to me. You have the halflings, you have the wood elves, makes sense, and then you have Nurgle. So you can play wood elves together with Nurgle. Can be a very curious combination. Okay, again, this is not a thing to be balanced. I think it's more a thing to have fun. If you want to play more competitive, you have to play Blue Ball. And the College of Beasts have all the beasts. Okay, you have the Beastman, Runner Lineman, you have the Werewolf, you have the Pestigore, you have the Corngor, you have the Chaos Chosen Blocker. It's the only one that is not a creature or a beast. And then you have 3 big guys to choose. Oh, 4 big guys, and you can choose 3 of them. You have the Minotaur, Coxigor, Rat Ogre, and the Blood Spawn. And the College of Heavens looks the weaker to me. It's mainly the Lizardmen, except the Croxigor, together with some humans. Okay, you have the Skink as a lineman. You have the Noble Blitzers. You have the Human Thrower, Saurus Blocker. It looks the more difficult to create a team. So I think here, because you need from 3 different teams on Blue Ball. So, and this is what you find in Dungeon Ball. And then here we know which college have win, or which team have win each season. Okay. So, and here you see. So these are the Celestial Comets, and then you can find here when the Celestial Comets have win, I guess. Celestial Comets win in 2476. So here you have all the different. So this is all. This is what you find here. Okay, again, this is all the Dungeon Ball. So Dungeon Ball, if you think it as it's more a game than really an expansion of the Blue Ball. Okay. Overall, I think if you compare to the Blue Ball cost, so the only thing that you can miss is the star players, right? Because the referees, in a way, can be equivalent to having the chest and the portals. It's not the same. I guess that it's funnier to paint the referees than to painting chests and portals, but in terms of plastic, it's more or less the same, I will say. The only thing here, you don't have star players because you don't use star players in Dungeon Ball, but maybe the missed opportunity is to maybe they should have added 2 wizards, like a peripheral type of miniature. But overall, quite happy. I'm not regretting buying this one. I'm curious to have a game, and if I have the opportunity, I will bring this as a report, a battle report or match report in the future in the channel. So I hope you have enjoyed a little bit long review, but I want to be quite detailed, quite give my first impressions. Let me know what do you think. Let me know if you think it's worth the value or not. As I said, all depends if you play or not, right? If you play some games on Blue Ball or in Dungeon Ball, as I have done in Blue Ball, yeah, it's worth it. If you don't play and you only have one of the miniatures, maybe it's not worth it. So it's up to everybody to evaluate if this is worth it. They will release special teams for Dungeon Ball I don't think Games Workshop will do that. I don't think, because in some cases it's very difficult to make a box for them unless they create a specific, but I don't think they will create a specific teams just for Dungeon Ball. But I don't know. We have seen that all the teams for Blue Ball are already released and they are releasing new things now, right? What they will be the future of Blue Ball, we need to see. Maybe Dungeon Ball is a way to release new miniatures or maybe new expansions. That's all for now. Please give a like if you have liked this video, share if you think other people can be interested, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye!